Good afternoon, class. Today we will see grammar representation in syntax testing. So yesterday we have seen that what is a syntax representation and why we need to consider the syntax representation. See, because we are dealing with the processing of the task or the any program. So what happens? Say we need to process the variables there which are considered as the input variables. So in this the variables will have the several representations because variables may be intermediate or the direct input variables we are using or some control statements we are using. So we have taken the taken that input values, what could be the input values for processing. So likewise today we will see some examples to process an input. What are the input to process a work or a task, what are the input values we are using and how we are dividing these input values and what are the syntaxes we are for arranging or in which format they should be, and we will check that is validate that processings. Okay, so here a grammar means we are using a BNF format here. So in this the input what we are presenting will have a syntactical notation and we need to present the data to that input also, means what the input consists of and what is the what are the values to be used in that input has to be specified there. So further, we should include some important factors in this notation. In that first one is the elements what we are using. So here, what can be a input means, simply take an example. So here, if we want to write about a student information, so a student information means we should have the information. What are the input values here we need to consider? So the input values will be name is the first value here. And coming to the next one, his or her register number. And then next one, if any input is having multiple values here, means while defining only you have the multiple values, we can use a space there. What we have to do is nothing but we need to mention in an underscore here after register number, which branch. So in year of joining, in the register number only we will get the information, but we are making it as a another one, that is a year of joining. And which section, section name, and his personal details, that is mobile number, and then next email ID, and then parent name, address. Okay, so these are the values we are using. And also here college name. Okay, so these are the values we are using. Okay, here what could be the input for that has to be specified here. So here name consists of strings or the characters, means it consists of the alphabets here. So here if we want to specify the name, it uses strings, which indeed it uses characters also. Okay, or char. Why I am writing a char here is sometimes we will represent only the first, that is a surname, first letter. In the register number format, normally, what is the register format, register number format we should know. It is the last three numbers or the complete number. If it is last three numbers, the input for this one here will be numerals. Numerals. If not, if we are using complete representation, for example, it is 18HU1A0501, which includes, what are the values there? It including the numerals and also characters there. Characters means simply specify alphabets. Okay. That is the one. And coming to the next one, branch. So branch is consists of, here also we are having three such representations which uses characters here. Characters means simply alphabets here, or it uses alphabets and then we need to provide a space here and then alpha. So here the alpha will be alpha 1 representation because alphabets and alphabets won't have the space now. So here alpha 1 means the words what we are using for processing. Year of joining, completely it consists of numerals only. Numerals means number representation. Another section name means character. So here the character is alphabets here. Next, college name, it consists of same. We can use the name as a here also, and we can use here also we can use name because the name includes strings and then characters what we are having. Okay, mobile number here we need to specify if it is only 10 numerals, 10 numbers means simply specify it as a numerals. If not, it should start with plus and then 91, give a space should be there. If not, you don't want to give the space also, it also allowed, and followed by the numerals which are using 1 to 10. So how many numbers should be there? There should be 10 numbers. 1 to 10. 10 numbers should be there. Here also I can specify branch number, alphabets. How many alphabets? Three letters now. Sorry, not only 3 letters, 4 letters also. So here we should use the 4 letters compulsory. Other than mechanical, we are having mechanical and civil. For the circuit branches, we will have the only 3. Okay. Next one, email ID. Email ID consists of alphabets, numerals, symbols, and then @ and then next domain. Parent name consists of name, address consists of numerals, name, and then next any symbols are there. So symbols will be specified. Here in this representation, what we have been created, what it is specifying, the user should know the input, and it consists of the strings or numerals or anything they should know. So here in this representation, the software would accept the valid strings or the valid representations what you have taken. If it is not like that, so means if it is not accepting, fails to accept the string, then what it has to do, we need to specify it as an invalid string. because year of joining is a numerals. In this numerals, what we are doing, we have to give only the 0 to 9. If we are trying to give the that is year in the name of in the process of that representation, if you are using words or the characters, what it is specifying, it is being specifying that we can't use the numerals. I means for example, what is the year of joining for you? It is a 2018, and you can write this 2018 as a 2K18. It's allowed now. So here what it is happening, so it is allowing both the representations are correct. If you see just put aside this syntax. If you see these two representations in not in a syntax format, both these are correct. But why it is not accepting this one means you didn't design your year of joining in such a format. So what it is doing, it has to allow to use this value only. So here we will use the value which is this one. If we want to access this value, what it is doing? So here it is being representing that it's not a correct one. Which is the correct one? This one is the correct one, because you designed your program in such a way, and this one will be specified as a wrong one. Although it is correct one, we won't accept it. Why? Because means here we didn't design our accepting input as a that one. So here input designing means what you are specifying. We are using a data type representation till now. The data type representation means what it is in specifying. So integer means it will accept integer values. Float means it accept the float values. Character, string, like that we are specifying. So it specifies the functionality of the variable. What values it is accept means what type of values it is accepting. And what we are doing here, we are specifying these values has to be accepted by that one. And the remaining what we are considering has been specified as a invalid here. So that's a input designing for processing. Okay. And coming to the next representation, here we are using a sample definition for processing. Here the sample definition which is used for further purpose also. So I divided the usage of normal things here into these specifications. Alpha character means it is using alphabets. All the alphabets what I mentioned here is, so we are in the capital letters only, and the numerals has been specified as a 1 to 9. 0 has been separated from that one. If it is separated means we are using it in a different format there. Signatures, signs, what are the signs we will use, or the we can consider while processing here is, so these are the signs, and then next this is the space. If any definition wants to access the multiple, if it has a multiple definitions means what we need to do, we need to specify the operator there which is a or is being designated by the symbol which is a cross mark, that is a slash mark which is a forward slash here. And coming to the next one, next representation of that one is the operators. In previous class and now also we have seen the regular expressions what we are having can be concatenated. How they are being concatenated here is we are using a symbol that is a or we can specify it as a O or. And also we need to define these BNF because here why we are using this or symbol here, there are 26 search letters. We are not even using 26 different input values to define this one. So we didn't write the grammar like that. If you are writing the grammar for 26 letters, that is your grammar specification will be very. So what I have to do, we need to take whether there is a multiple definitions or there for our that is a specified one. Yes, it is there. It means what you have to do, you need to take the concatenation into an account. This concatenation will be done by the or. So we are multiple definitions are adding to this one here like that. And also what it is doing, it is been providing that accessing the information here also. So here I am creating a word that is a word means here this is the element what I am using here. This is the what could be the input string for this word means an alpha character which is followed by the an alpha character, don't take it as a space mark. So here what it is being specified is not a space here. So here we are why we are using this space here, why we are providing here is, if we are not writing a space, if we are not providing any space for processing, so here what could be the grammar for that one is alpha, okay, underscore character. Okay, if you are not giving the space, alpha underscore character, this complete representation will be taken into an account as a single one. So it's not a one. So what you need to do, we need to provide, there are two alpha characters which are followed by consecutive. Consecutive has to be provided. And the remaining, if you see this one, there are the two numerals. Yes, it is correct. But this two numerals, what we are using, has a space in between them. Has a space in between them, has a specified. So what are the correct input values here? Two alphabets. Two alphabets will be the correct input values, and the remaining will be the, means if you are using other than any two numbers or two symbols, will be specified as a wrong input for first definition. And coming to the second definition, you can use the two numerals which has been separated by a space here. So how I am going to specify a space means by using the word representation SP. SP means there is a space between the two numerals here. So what are the words and non-words here? Alpha, which is being followed by the another alpha character. So see, these are the correct inputs for processing, and these will be the wrong inputs here. Why? Because the first one here is compared this one. So how many elements are there? There are 3 elements there, and 3 elements are first one here is that they are the alpha characters only. But how many alpha characters we need to use? We need to use only 2 alpha characters there. So here there are the 3 alpha characters. So the first one will be specified as a wrong input. Okay. And coming to the next one, A is the first one. We are reading the input here. A is the correct one. So first is the alpha character. So it satisfies this one. And again, what we are doing, we are using a space. But here it is not designed like that. Where we are using a space, if we are using a numerals, the space is allowed there. The such definition is not there. These are the words only, but this are not being specified as a correct words or the correct input values for this grammar. So that's why it is a wrong one. Next one here is the first one. The first character here is the alpha character S. The alpha character is there. And coming to the next one, alpha character is not there. Without space, what it is doing, it is using a symbol for processing. And that's why what it is doing, although it is having the first one as a correct one, but it won't uses the second representation into that one. Why? Because alpha character won't have the inputs here like the symbols. And coming to the next one, numeral. Okay, the numeral should use a space character between another numeral. So that's why it's a wrong one. And usage of the 3 numerals also a wrong one. And here we are using 4 such representation, 4 such letters to represent this definition, and it's not an acceptable one. And here also it's not an acceptable one. Simply we are specifying a symbol, that is not an acceptable one. So here, while designing or while processing, we need to take these definition into an account. We need to compare the definition with the inputs what we are processing, and then what we will do, we will specify which are the correct inputs and then incorrect or invalid inputs to that processing. And coming to this next representation, repetitions. Repetitions means, for example, when we are dealing with the processing of this one, we need to repeat the data. Means if you remember what I wrote on this previous example, what I done here, I wrote the alpha characters will be 1, 2, 3. Alpha characters will be what we are using 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3 and 1 to 5. Why we have been represented? It's a 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 5. which is being specified as they will be used repetitively. They will be used repetitively here. Okay. If it is being using repetitively, what it means? Means it is being recursively we are specifying. Here there are other elements also for processing. So what are the other other operator or the other representations here is plus and star. In the previous class also explained, these two symbols are not being processed by the syntax representations. That's why what we are doing is we are taking hyphen, that is object, with the suffix, with to the suffix we are providing the number of times it has to be repeated. So it will be considered as a, this object has to write multiple times, and the time has been means how many times has been specified here, that is 3 times has to be written for the processing. If you see this example, if you see, these are the, we are having 3 such examples, ma. So this is for the telephone number writing, and the other what we are using will be the input specification, which are using some symbols and data representation. So here this representation is using special digits as a 1 to 5, 0 as a other representation. Other digits means other than special digit and the 0, we need to consider the other digits in this one, means 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, which has been separated by the slash here. And then next, ordinary digit. Ordinary digit means ordinary digit has been specified as a special digit or 0 or other digit. So here first see what is a phone number. First, for what is a phone number here? The phone number is having 2 parts. One is the exchange part, other one is the number part. Okay, what is the exchange part here? We can use 2 other digits. If you see, it just mentioned 2. Square means it's a 2. 2 other digits which is being followed by an ordinary digit. Means the exchange part is having 3 numbers here. 3 numbers here. Exchange part is having 3 such numbers representation. And after that we are having a number part. So the number part means ordinary digit. Ordinary digit means we can use a special digit, 0 or a other digit. Okay, how many times other digits? Other digits has to be used the twice, and the ordinary digit has been mentioned here. So how many times I need to process this one also mentioned there itself. By using such representation, we design some numbers here. So here, see, let me type this thing. So the first correct version will be taken 3469900, and the other one is 9904567, and then is 3300000. So 5 zeros. So how many elements are there? Firstly, we are having 7 such elements for processing. We need to consider 7 elements here. So first one, phone number, which is consists of exchange part and then number part, followed by the number part. What is an exchange part? The exchange part consists of the other digits which are being considered as a twice here. Twice has to be specified there. So the twice part means the twice part has to be taken into count. So the first representation, see here, first 2 numbers are including the 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 or not. So they didn't mention it should start with the 3 or it should start with the 4 like that. So what they said, the other digit must consist of this representation. Okay. And coming to the next one, we have the ordinary digit. So here ordinary digit means the ordinary digit will be here. It can be a special digit, it can be a 0 or it can be a other digit. Means from 0 to 9, any digit will be accepted here up to now. Okay. So see, first representation what we consider is a true. Next one is also true, and the other one also true. And coming to the next one, it's a number part. Number part means ordinary digit. Ordinary digit means how many times we have to use, we didn't mention. So we can specify it by itself. By ourselves only we can specify. So we can use this ordinary digit as a 4. Four numbers can be used here. So other digit what we are using, this one, other digit what we are using is allowed or not. See here. So here ordinary digit means we can use a special digit, a 0 and also a other digit. As it is being allowed, this one also allowed and this one also allowed. So the remaining what we are using is being considered as a correct one. And coming to the next representation. So let me take the numbers here. So the first number here is 5 5 5 5 1 2 1 2 and then 5 5 1 0 0 0 0. And the remainings will be the directly, they won't consider as a these 4 numbers there. And we will see whether these values what we are using are satisfying the right one. So the first one is the exchange part. What is an exchange part here? Other digit 2 and the next ordinary digit 1. So other digit means 5 is there or not. Other digit then consists of the 5. What consists of? It consists of a special digit. It is an input of the special digit here. So here we should take this one as a wrong one. Why? Because the first input only a wrong representation. Why it is been considered as a wrong representation? It has been taken that the values what we are using is a wrong one for processing. Coming to the next example. And then Seema, if you see this representation, this is called the bottom-up approach. Why it is called the bottom-up approach means, see here, the definition, the foremost definition what we are using has been specified at the underneath. Okay. To get the values of this one, what I am doing, I am reading the values or reading the grammar from bottom to up. So here, see, exchange part. Exchange part means here it is. Number part means means we need to go to the top. Next, what is the exchange part? Other digit. Other digit means we need to go further and again top that one. And the next one is the ordinary digit. What is an ordinary digit means? It's a special digit or a 0 or a other digit. How can I get the information about this one? I need to go for the top here. So this is called the bottom up approach for processing. And if you see the remaining example, this is the top down approach. So here the example is, I'm taking an operator command which is using the mnemonic. One mnemonic, the field unit, which is been considered as a 1 to 8. How many will be there? 8 field units will be there, and which has to end with a plus symbol. Okay. So first one. So first one, operator, mnemonic, field unit. What is a field unit? Field unit means field and the next delimiter. So field and delimiter has to be specified. So field space delimiter, it is using the 2 multiple representations here. And the remaining, what we are using, if we are using search representations to provide the definition for this one. So the next one here is, we are considering the values as a mnemonic. So what is a mnemonic? Mnemonic has a representation here. So which representation is being considered here? This representation what we are using has a meaning at the bottom. Okay. So likewise, all the things what we are using for processing has been considered at the bottom here, bottom of the elements what we are using. Likewise, we are representing in such a way. So we also have another representation here is we are using some values to that one. So what are the delimiters here is space, comma, star, that is a dot, and then a dollar, and we are using the space. We can use the space from 1 to 42. Okay. What is a field means? A field consists of the numeral, alphabet, and then mixed version and the control also. So what is the first part? So the first part of here one means mnemonic. What is a mnemonic? Mnemonic is a first part and second part. So the first part information here is at the bottom of that one. So what it is consist of? It consists of a vowel and a consonant here. But it's the second part means it is having a consonant part, but the consonant is being divided into the multiple A consonant and B consonant. So we are having two consonant sets here, and the consonant has been ended with an alphabet. So vowels has been specified, A consonant and the B consonant has been divided there. Some elements means if you see B, M, R, and then Z, the X, Y, Z, X, Z, these are all repeated. Okay. And then next, what is an alphabet? Alphabet means we can write a vowel, a consonant, and then B consonant set. And then what are the numerals means 0 to 9 will be taken into an account. What are the control statements we are using is we are using delimiters and the next control statements as this one. So what is the mixed version means control, alpha control, and the next control, numeral control, and the next control means how many mixed values will be there? There will be 3 such mixed values there. So what is the string? What is the length of the string means here? Mnemonic, which is followed by the delimiter and the next plus. Mnemonic means how many elements are there? Mnemonic is being specified as a 2 elements there. What is the 2 elements? First part and second part. The first part is having 2 elements there, and then second part what we are having, the second part is also having the 2 elements there. Means first we should write the 4 alphabets there, and then which is being followed by the, I'm writing here the downma, which is being followed by the field unit. So field unit means how many field units I have to use? I have to use 8 such field units. Means I can use 8 alphabets there, or 8 spaces there, or 8 characters, or means a character means delimiters or the control characters what we are using, and it should end with a plus there. So what is the size of the string means here 4 alphabets and then next 12 and then next 1. So 13 values has to be specified there. So that is a string length here for giving the correct input. And coming to the next one, example. So we should know the what are the correct values here. As I said, the first 4 letters should be the alphabets only. Whether you are using the correct alphabets or not, the first one is a vowel part. If you see the first, if you remember first part, vowel and consonant. So the first part here is having a vowel A, and the next B, X, W, which are having means satisfying the conditions here. If you see, if you compare with one also, you will have the information. A vowel, A consonant. A vowel means A consonant means in the A consonant, whether B is not there, we will need to check either S it is, B is there. And coming to the next one, which is followed by the second part, B consonant alpha. The next element is X. X is there or not? S, it is in the B consonant, and the W is also in the B consonant. So the first part what we have been considered as a true one. And then next, coming to the next validation after that one, we are using A dot, B dot, C dot, 7 dot. So A, B, C, 7. ABC 7 means the field units. What is the field unit? A field unit can be a field or delimiter. What is a field again? It can be a numeral, it can be alphabet, it can be a mixed one, or it can be a control. So all these parts will come under the field here. So A, B, C, 7. And along with this one, we are using another one, field, and then next along with your delimiter. What is a delimiter? Delimiter can be space, comma, star, and then next dollar, we can use the spaces which are 42. So here, first write the field, and again delimiter, give the space, and has to write it as a 4 times. So here 8 elements should be there. So 8 elements are not there. See, A dot, B dot, C dot, and then 7 dot. 4 into 2, 8 elements are there, and the last one is the plus. It should end with a plus there. And then next, so here UTMA W, and then W, which is being followed by the spaces. So spaces has been used, and the space is also be considered as a delimiter here. So here in this not operator command, see here ABC SP plus is there. So we are not having such elements for processing. So that is not a correct one. This is also one example for the address, postal address, name, partner, person. That is a person first part, second part, and the street address, house number, street name, apartment number, and then next town name, state code, and the zip code. So these are the examples what we are having for the processing of these grammars which are using the syntax testing. So that's about today's class, ma'am. Thank you.